Okay, everybody, Nathan Ronen, CFA here with another update. This update is for all Level 1, Level 2, and Level 3 candidates. Whether you are, in the program or if you've held out on the program a little bit and want to come back. And the question of the day is, hey, Nathan, how much time do I really need to study for the Level 1 exam or the Level 2 exam or the Level 3 exam? Hey, Nathan, do you think I could make it if I start studying now for the February exam, or do you think I could make it right now if I study for the November exam? These are questions that I get basically on a daily basis, talking to people, and that's not an exaggeration because people do contact me pretty much on a daily basis, and they want to talk. They want to tell me their scenario, their situation. So if you want to hear about this and if it could help you, please press the subscribe button now and the notifications button so that you can continue to receive these updates as I post them on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. Okay, well, the question of the day, as I said, is how much time how much time do I need to study for the exam, for the Level 1, Level 2, or Level 3 exam? And also, do you think if I start now, can I make it for the February exam? Or if I start now, can I make it for the May exam? The honest truth is, and I try to be very direct with my candidates or people, entering the program or people thinking of subscribing to my services, is don't try to guess, okay? First of all, the CFA Institute for any exam gives you basically a maximum of 9 months to study, okay? Because the program comes out and registration opens up 9 months before an exam cycle. So you basically have a maximum amount of time of 9 months, which is more than sufficient for Level 1, Level 2, and Level 3, okay? What a lot of candidates try to do, especially at Level 1, is they try to guess how long it would take them to study for the exam and pass it. A lot of people get very cocky, or they get a little, they become a little bit presumptuous that because they were in an MBA program or they have a finance background from their bachelor's degree, or they, have been working in the industry for a number of years, that Level 1 is going to be a piece of cake and they're just going to go in there, take the exam and boom, boom, pass right on to Level 2. Well, take a look at the pass rates. One of the things that the CFA Institute has going for them, and they're probably, I'm just assuming, I don't know for a fact, probably making good money off of it, is their $400 deferral policy, which you have at Level 1, Level 2, and Level 3. The right to defer your exam one time at each level, but if you do, you have to pay the CFA Institute $400 because you feel you're not prepared to take the exam. I think that's a pretty large sum of money for anybody to pay for just, switch you over to another exam, but they're trying to deter people from deferring. But the fact is that a lot of people defer their exams for one reason or another, for personal reasons. So here's my solution to you, so that you could save on a deferral fee. The CFA Institute may not like that, but okay. But to save on a deferral fee, and also to not underestimate the amount of time that you need to study for the exam given your personal circumstances. Before you just pick a date at random and say, you know what, I'm going to take it in May, or I'm going to take Level 3 in August, or I'm going to take it in February. Here's what I would do, okay? If you're going to subscribe to a company's prep services like my own, why not work with us? Sit down with me, and let's chart it out. Let's chart out a study plan. Let's talk about what you need to do, what you don't need to do, what you need to focus on, what you don't need to focus on. Let's create 5 or 6 different phases with deadlines. And then once you see, along with me, the work that you really need to do in order to pass on your next try and not necessarily use shortcuts, then you could say, you know what, Nathan, I feel very confident. I'm ready. I think I could take it in February. Or you might say, hey, Nathan, wow, this is a lot more work than I anticipated. I don't think I could actually make this and do all of this by February, so I think I'll go for the May exam. Fine, then you sign up or register for the May exam. So what I would generally tell candidates, if you're smart, you want to save money, you want to save time, you want to save aggravation, and you want to have the most effective method of studying, is to actually join me, do a study plan that is personal to you. It's going to take into account your personal circumstances, your knowledge base, your understanding of the program, your time commitment, your personal situation, a lot, obviously, people that are married or not married, or whatever, have children, don't have children, have different time commitments, your work schedule, and we could chart out a study plan that's specific to you, and then we could both sit down and make a very good decision about whether you should register with the CFA Institute for the February, the May, the August, or the November exam. That's the best advice that I can give you, because why pay a deferral fee? Why start studying now for the February exam or even the May exam, and then a couple months later realize it ain't going to happen. This isn't going to materialize. I need to defer my exam and use up that deferral, and also pay $400 for it. Put the $400 in your pocket. Take your spouse or your significant other to dinner. Okay, it's a nice dinner for $400, and just study correctly for the right exam. So order number one is to get on the Chalk and Board website. Subscribe to the package you think is best for you, the Premium or the Essential. They both include a study plan session with me over Zoom, which usually lasts an hour and a half. We go through it very, concretely, very structured approach. You'll be very happy, feel very confident, and you'll know which exam to sign up for. And then the next day, you just sign up for that exam with the CFA Institute, assuming that the registration window is open. That's the best advice I can give you. That is the best advice I can give a level 1 candidate, a level 2, or a level 3. You cannot say that because, it took me 7 months to do level 1, that I need 9 months for level 2, or I need 5 months for level 3. Everything is specific on your circumstances, and the study plan is very different for each level. The order in which you'd go through the material is very different for each level, and you really need to have a very structured approach. And I think that once you have that structured approach, and you have the instructor access and the instructor support behind you, all of a sudden this exam doesn't seem to be as difficult or as unbearable as you thought it might be, and you're probably not going to end up reading as much or digging into the weeds as much as you thought you would do if you were doing it alone. So get that support, get that study plan done. That's what I would do for level 1, level 2, level 3. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me at chalkandboard.org. That's CHALK and AND board, BOARD, chalkandboard.org. That's my website, and my phone number is there as well. You could text me, you can WhatsApp me, you could send me an email, and I'm happy to help you out. Look forward to hearing from you, and good luck with your studies. And again, get a study plan first, then register for the exam. Have a good day.